welcome to Airtricity League TV. I'm Nicola McGeady and I'm joined by Leon Blanche to discuss this weekend's fixtures. The first game we're going to talk about is between Bohs and Sporting Fingal. Bohs will be feeling full of confidence now. They're second in the table with 29 points. It was a great win against Dundalk, 3-0. Surely they're going to be full of confidence when they take on Sporting Fingal.
Yeah, they are, Nicola. You're dead right. Bohs, to me, are probably a home banker this weekend. Not a great price, 8 to 11, but I think you will be collecting. Fingal, very disappointing at home against UCD. 130 Fingal, the draw at 9 to 4. Bohs are just starting now. It was very important that they won the first game back after the break to stay right behind St. Pat's. I think Bohs will win. Pats should also win. We'll talk about them a bit later on, but Bohemians are favourites to win the league, and there's a reason why, is because they've been there and they've done that. And even though a couple of sides are ahead of them at the moment, they're the ones that everyone is fearing.
Okay, and then the next game is Drogheda UCD. Now the students did have a great and a shock win against Sporting Fingal. Drogheda again continuing to lose games, not picking up points. They're even at home last week and they still couldn't manage to win. Are they going to lose this one? Well,
it's vitally important, Nicola. You know, you hit on a very good point there, that Drogheda need to pick up points at home. If they have any chance of staying in this league, they must win at home. They're up against UCD, who are surprising me. They're mid-table, but they're actually a lot closer to the top than they are the bottom. I think they're 5 or 6 points off the top of the table. So a tremendous return for a lot of students playing their ball there. 11 to 10 UCD, 11 to 5 Drogheda, to 10 the draw. I'm afraid I'm going to go for UCD, and it's going to put more misery on the County Louth team, because they are struggling at the bottom of the table. Okay, they're a few points ahead of Bray, but there's a gap now developing between Drogheda and Galway, and if they don't pick up points at home, I think it's going to be a playoff to see if they go back down to the first division. But UCD for me are going to beat Drogheda this weekend.
Okay, what about Sligo Rovers, Shamrock Rovers? It's probably going to be the most tightest in the betting and the most exciting. Sligo at home, they're good at home and they can score goals. Shamrock Rovers are also in great form. How do you think this is?
It's very hard to call. We can't split them at Boyle Sports. 6 to 4 Sligo, 13 to 8 Rovers, 2 to 1 the draw. Sligo have been scoring a lot of goals this year, but more importantly, they kept a clean sheet at home against St. Pat's in their last game, and that will have pleased their manager. Rovers, on the other hand, they also kept a clean sheet, but they'll be very disappointed that they didn't score against the bottom team, Bray. So when you look at the two sides, on their last game, Sligo will definitely be the more happier. They're at home, but this is a tricky one to call. I think this could go any way, Nicola, so therefore I'm going to go for the draw at 2 to 1.
Alright, and then the last game of the evening is between St. Pat's and of course Galway. Now Galway we're happy to take a point away from home, but when they're playing St. Pat's at home, surely it's going to be a difficult one. Yeah,
it really is. I mean, it was a good win for Galway. They're trying to just hang on to the teams above them. They beat Drogheda away from home last week, so it was a great win, 3 points in the bag. But against St. Pat's, you're up against an entirely different side. I fancy St. Pat's 8 to 15 at home. Okay, it's a short price, but they will win. Galway 5 to 1, 12 to 5 the draw. I think a lot of people are going to be looking at the top two in the league doing a double. That's Bohs and Pats winning, and I think both of them can do that.
Okay, we're going to miss Dundalk this week. Their eyes are set, their sights are set on Europe. So let's talk about the outright betting instead. We're talking about St. Pat's. They're top of the table now. What are their odds like?
Yeah, Pats are top of the table, but surprisingly they're third favourites. They're at 9 to 2, even though Pete Mahon has signed a couple of English players that are coming over now, so that'll obviously help boost their squad. Bohs are favourites at 5 to 4, and some people have questioned why are they favourites when they're not top of the table, but as we spoke about earlier, they have the experience. They're right there. They're only a couple of points behind, and in a way sometimes it's better to come from behind because the pressure's off you when you're not on top. So I think Pats haven't started to feel the pressure yet, but I think if they slip up, i.e. at home against Galway, and Bohs win, well then it's all square. But I think Pats will win. 5 to 2 Rovers, 9 to 2 St. Pat's, 8 to 1 Fingal. They've kind of fell away a little bit. Sligo 14s, Dundalk 18 to 1. They started off well, but their squad is too small. I'm not going to be tell you anything different. Bohs are going to win the league at 5 to 4.
So they just their shaky start, you think?
Yeah, because now they've kind of got rid of that shaky start. They were a lot more points behind than 2, so now they really are on a run. Good win against Dundalk, as I said, and Pat Fenlon, brilliant manager, has won the league the last couple of years, and I think they'll win it again.
Okay, Leon, thanks very much.